Okay, hey everyone, we are back with a new Void Within update. I couldn't stream earlier just because for some reason I think the site was down. There's stuff going on. I think they're doing some updates with the quests and whatever. So couldn't load it until now. But let's go ahead and jump on in. Let's see what our update is today. Okay, looks like they're now outside. So here's Altador right in the distance. Okay, the site is still lagging a little bit, so hopefully it will hold out. But yeah, they are now outside of the caves. Okay, so it looks like we are now outside Twilight. Okay, it looks like Nyx has a completely new outfit too. That's really cool. Okay. So it looks like they're attacking straight to Altador. They're going straight there. Okay, so, and she's trying to convince Ozzy to keep going. It's too late for either of us to turn back now. Yeah. There's a little bit of a lag going on this site, so hopefully we'll hold out. Okay, so it looks like he's using his magic or, the paintbrush. That mask is always so weird to me, the half mask look. Okay, so it looks like now we're hitting Altador. Can you see everybody being watching it happen? This is Gordos, that is one of the guards. I think he shows up in he shows up in what is it? Fairy's Ruin. Yeah, Fairy's Ruin. Okay, now here's also they do that cool so the change in scenes when you hover over. Okay, Jordana's in the background there. Okay, just letting it load. Yeah, it's just loading really slow today. Okay, and then it's hitting like a bubble. Okay, and then here's Kellen the Quick. Right, so he's the thief. Okay, and then he's talking about the other champions, the other Altador 12. Okay, and Jordana's the one that's doing the shield, by the way, because that's her thing. Okay, and then we have Facilia and Marek, right? Attacking. Okay, and then we have Nyx at the end. Okay, so they're basically waging a huge war on Altador. Okay. We'll check Altador later. I don't think it's turned gray yet. But let's see. So, okay, and then we got back to the others. Yeah, because Altador hasn't been, infiltrated yet. Okay, Sunlight, how I've missed you. And they all escaped. They're all super wet. Okay, and then they see everything going on. Oh, no, it's this creature. I know it. Okay. What is this thing? So it looks like an eyeball with tentacles. Okay, it looks like Junie doesn't like it either. So Jordana casting trinket is the item. So we are back to Void Within. I think right now... Oh, wait, there's an X. Okay. Remember that these chapters are long. Okay. Let's see if it gives us a cutscene or if it's going to give us... Yeah, cutscene thing. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, I remember this. So this was actually way in the beginning. If you remember, it got attacked. It's the eyeball tentacle thing. Way up in space. Okay, and somebody carved a whole statue down here. Yeah, maybe it's come here before. That's a scary thought. Oh, I think that's a new post for Junie. That's really cute. There's a plaque underneath it. Okay, let's see. Okay, most of the leather has worn off. Of course it has. Can you make out anything? Celestial Crest, Are Weeping Gormandizer. Oh my god, that word. Body minds. Okay. Wow, that's actually pretty long. Tavi, there's a lot of fragments, but it still doesn't make a ton of sense. Okay, it's really, really old. So, okay, so there's a reverence involved with it. That's interesting. Sounds like some sort of scripture. Okay. Yeah, so what's the coincidence? What's the chances of them actually showing up to this exact place is what they're kind of saying. Okay, so they're saying like, okay, we should slow down and check it out before we run to Altador. Okay, and then Tavi's gonna rub it just to like at least get it, so they can at least have that as reference. Okay, and then chapter 5 working. I go back and then forward again. Let's see if it loads. Yeah, the site's really lagging today. Luckily, I did the void essences early. And get that. Yeah, it's just loading really slowly. Okay, so Tavi's getting the rubbing. Okay, we can sort out what that means later. So Nyx is like, we're going. We're going now. Oh, okay, interesting. So there's the rock there. It looks like we have a ghostly Drake, and that's the one doing the music? There's music notes. That's interesting. Okay. Looks like it's following them. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. The only ghostly Drakes I can think of is like the Cloud Beast, and they're related to the Neopets. It's like, yeah, but it's a Neopets thing, so that's a little different. The lore in that is very different. Okay, so they're climbing down. I guess Nyx can fly. I guess using the void stuff. Okay, and then we see like all of the fighting happening. Okay. And then they're just running forward. So they're kind of flanking from the back. Frontage finesse. Okay. I like how the doggo fox is still with them, just like with them forever. Okay, we have a couple more pages here. So here we have, so here's the Altador 12. So here's Florin and Torokar. Man, these posters look really good. Fighting. And then this is Fauna with the, oh, it's my phone. Pets. Those are the protectors, yep. This is first. Is that a neg? That's funny. Or is it a water? It looks like a water balloon, but it's explosive. Okay, so they're like fighting back. That's funny how like it's those three. Okay, I can understand Torokor. That makes sense. But Florin? I didn't expect Florin to be the one fighting. Okay, and then is that it? No other pages? There's a page 9, but let me make sure that I went through all the pages. Because I think it's like kind of in such a way that you have to go through each one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now it's working. Gonna have to go slowly too, because if you go too fast, it like affects it. Oh, okay, and it's still loading slow. It was just funny because Florindil is the farmer, and then Fauna is the pet handler. So it's like, it's kind of funny that they're the ones that are fighting with the gladiator, you know. Okay, so here's Nyx running forward. Oh, tentacle thing. Oh, okay. Oh, there's tentacle things happening. Oh dear. And I think it's Nyx that's doing it. Yeah, you can see it's coming out of Nyx. Okay, and then they're like, whoa, okay. You did the thing. Okay, and we got Florin plushie. Yay! Okay, so Altador Assault has begun. Alright, so let's go over to Altador Assault. See what the updates are. I do like how Tavi uses the climbing grapple things that she has to fight. Okay, but let's check out Altador Assault. And it looks like that means they're probably adding another part to the hospital. Again, once the site loads, it's the first day, so I think the site is just loading really slowly as everybody's trying to do it. We'll just have to let it load here. Okay, I finally loaded. I had to pause the video a little bit because it was just taking so long. But now we have the Altador Assault right here. So we have a new group of enemies. Yeah, it's the bird. Saphira. Oh, that's so cute. Look at the pet. Okay. I realized I should have looked through all of these when we were going through, just to see what prizes they have. Because some of them are unique. not all of them, but like some of them, like some of the void stuff. All the void stuff obviously is new. I didn't even take the minute to go through any of these. Okay, I think that pipette seems to be the most unique one. Okay. And obviously we can now do the hospital as well with the new barracks. So let's go ahead and check out the hospital real quick. Let's see what prizes that they're going to give us if we do the hospital. Okay, so let's jump on over to battle. So now we have the new one right here. Let's check out the volunteering. Let it load a little bit here. Okay, there you go. So here we go. The prize preview. I think it's probably going to be the same, isn't it? Let's see if they expanded anything. Nope, it's the same. Okay, same prizes. I'm going to go back to Void Within. I don't know if the points reset. Let me see if the points reset. Yep, so the points reset. So yesterday was the last day to get it. You know what's funny is that I actually did manage to get to the 3,000. There were a couple days where I missed stuff. But yeah, so it looks like the points are back up. So you can go ahead do all of those just to get the points that you need to get to that amount. I don't know if the prizes got updated. Let's see if there's any new updates regarding that. It's just that. Final hidden note has been found, which is clicked on the 7th needed for perceptive helio. Okay, so it looks like we can do one of the achievements. Let's see. Pet the doggo fox. Okay, so this is where you can pet the doggo fox. So a couple of these have been found. Let's see. Perceptive paleographer. Let's do the doggo fox real quick. So chapter 8, page 3. If you click on the doggo fox on the top panel, the area is shown. Okay. So go ahead, click him. Yep. Oh, okay. There we go. We got that. All right. And then the other one, we're going to go ahead and do the perceptive paleographer. So we're going to find the notebook pages in each of the chapters. Okay, it's this one right here. Oh God. Oh, okay. And we got text. Okay. I'm just gonna read it to myself really quickly. And then you all can just pause as I'm scrolling down. Okay, so it looks like it's the people who were originally there. So I guess the ones related to those the puzzles and stuff. Okay. It's right next to her foot. Okay, there we go. Oh shoot. It disappeared. Okay, I didn't get to read it, but you can okay, there we go. It's actually letting us do it again. Okay, so interesting. So it sounds like it's an academy of sorts related to Brightvale. Okay. And it's like they're doing some sort of trial. Okay, let's go to this one. A scroll in page 10. Okay, it's all of them except this recent chapter. All chapter 9 except this recent one. Hiker beware, this isn't okay. Okay, so it's talking about this puzzle. So there's a lot of random ones. It kind of reminds me of the way how Elder Scrolls will hide stuff like that in their games. Like, if you've played Skyrim, Skyrim's definitely the one that does it the most, I think. But the others do too. Okay, so it looks like it's this thing right. Okay, there we go. It says, if you highlight it, okay. Superior gifts, huh? Okay. That's funny. I don't know if the highlighting was intentional, but I went ahead and did that. Although I think I've done it before where some pages don't have that. Okay, so again, they're talking more about these characters here. Okay, so this one is, I think it's right here. Is that it? Oh, no, I think it's over here. Let me see. I'm trying to look at the guy. Oh, no, it should be, yeah, it should be this one. Oh, gosh. It's like, this one's so hard to see. It's actually legitimately really hard to see. There we go. Year 1, year 27. Follow the song. Oh, and then Tavi one had added too. That's pretty funny. Okay, so it's like vandalism, basically. That's funny. Okay, and then the plaque right here. It's near Lux's wing. So we use that area to kind of... Okay, it's right there. So it's like all of them who went through it, and they're like kind of bragging, I did it faster than you. And then here we go, the last one, which is the new one that just came out today, which will officially give us the achievement right here. It's this weird stone thing. Okay, and it's the ones who went through it before, and they what they completed. Okay, so it seems like it was like some sort of competition between all of them, and then they they managed to get out of the chambers. Okay, I'm trying to see if there's any other ones. Yeah, we already did that one. We're missing these two. I know we went ahead and got these. I already got the doggle fetch one. Yeah, now I'm just waiting for it to load. There we go. Pet the doggle fox, percentage of paleographer. We got 20 points for that, so we completed those. Yeah. So we got some more points as we're escalating here. I don't think there's any changes from what I saw on Jelly. I don't think there's any updates to the prizes. Okay, okay, that's it. Quest log maintenance. Yep, and I think that's about it. So that is it for this update. No updates to the prizes. I'm kind of skimming it just in case, but I'm not seeing any updates to prizes. Usually when they update the prizes, there's like a big chunk of prizes. Like when Loopers got the update. I could be wrong. Maybe they are sneaking more, but I don't see any. Anyway, so that is it for this update. I'll see you all whenever they do the next one.